Hello, Mitchell. How you doing today?
I am wonderful. I feel like that's my answer every day, but just truly, I'm just like, I think I feel good today, so that's good.
That's
How are
good.
you?
I'm doing good, I guess. So, a little better than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my arm was a little sore, you know?
Yeah. Well, tell us why your arm is sore.
Yeah, sure. So, of course, if you don't, guys didn't know, this video is about my experience with the COVID vaccine. So, I'll go to the next slide real quick. So, I received the vaccine on, no, it was a couple days ago.
It was 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wednesday, so the 13th when I'm recording this video. Today's the 15th, so the 13th when I got the vaccine. I got
I
the Pfizer vaccine, in case people want to know. So, as we talked about in the vaccine videos, Pfizer has lower instance of side effects, but still has side effects. And so, I had sore arm and a headache. So, the sore arm didn't happen till the morning of the 16th, and I could barely move my arm. Like driving the car to my half-hour away rotation was a pain. Like Advil didn't help. And then later that day, I developed a headache that was similar to a migraine because Advil also did not help for that. Now, also, I want
I
to
like
mention
how I like how we purposely waited 2 days just to make sure that you
I
didn't
lived.
develop any more side effects.
That I lived. Yeah, I'm pretty much all good now. But I do want to mention that you're not supposed to pre-medicate before you get your vaccine. At least according to a lot of the government websites, such as West Virginia's government website mentions that you
Have
shouldn't
you
medicate it.
have you heard of anybody pre-medicating?
Yeah, a lot of people do.
What exactly or how do they pre-medicate?
So yeah, they take Tylenol or ibuprofen before they get a vaccine
Oh,
just to
poor
combat.
liver.
I mean, it's not that bad unless you take 3 grams of no 4 grams of Tylenol. But the problem with that is they say that it might affect the your immune response if you do that if you pre-medicate before. They don't know this for sure, but they want to be on the side of caution with this since COVID's bad. You don't want to mess up your immune response to it, the vaccine.
Okay,
So
if
don't
you're hearing
pre-medicate to it.
this, do not pre-medicate.
Yeah. I was trying to find resources that actually tell you to pre-medicate, and I could not find anything that actually tells you to do that. So everything said don't do it.
And so, how was the headache?
Yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it came on after the arm, like halfway through the next day. So halfway through yesterday, it came on, and it didn't get away with Tylenol or Advil or coffee for that matter. So that was fun. But I'm all good
So,
now, pretty much.
so if you're hearing this, do not expect the side effects to be gone within the first day. The second day, you might have some resilient a second wave or an aftershock.
I know this is just N of one, but also my girlfriend got the same vaccine as me, so she has the same exact side effects. She did have a sore arm the first day, the day of the vaccine. Like she said, she couldn't even move her arm. About
Hmm.
6 hours after she got the vaccine, where I could move my arm and work out after I got the vaccine, which I did. So, and how I feel now, I think I mentioned this already, but I feel fine. Everything's good. Arm sore, it's a tiny bit. Like if you punch it in the arm, it'd be a little painful, but that's about it. And so for expecting the side effects, like how long do the side effects last? About 2 days. Do you know why, Mitchell?
No, tell me why.
So yeah, we had a vaccine talk with the people, the entire staff of the hospital, pretty much, and also people across the country about it. And apparently, like the side effects are only for like 1 or 2 days, is because as we talked about in our vaccine video, we mentioned that the instructions for the COVID protein thing is are destroyed about 2 days after you get the shot. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's kind of why the side effects only last 2 days because your body only has those instructions for like 2 days. So that's kind of what the people were thinking. Why the side effects last that long?
Now, is it possible that some people might have some longer lasting side effects?
Yeah, I mean, like every vaccine's individually. So like you could get like a flu vaccine. I had people who had sore arms for weeks after that, or other side effects, which I don't even know them right now because mostly just sore arm from flu vaccine. But there are different side effects if you want to refer to the last video about from the COVID shots. So sore arm and headache are like the top two mostly, and so you probably have those if any from the Pfizer one. Now Moderna, you're gonna have a sore arm. It's like 92% you're gonna get that. Same with the headache. Headache's up there in the percentage as well. But again, with both of them, your side effects should be gone within 2 days most of the time. So, do you have any
Right now,
do you have any
right
questions
now
about the
we're
vaccine?
seeing no, no. But right now we're seeing the second wave of vaccines being released for the second doses. For the people that received the first doses, now they're receiving their second doses. Hopefully, we should be. Hopefully, this vaccine attacks
Mutations?
all the new strains. Yeah, all the new strains that have been mutating. So, um,
Yeah, today I
yeah.
heard that New York has the most contagious strain now. It was discovered in New York now, so that's fun.
What worries me about is just that, like, yes, it's not deadly, but yes, it's more contagious. So, but more people that are like, if you have hundred people, and then this new strain is more contagious, so now you have 1,000 people you infected. Out of 100 people, perhaps maybe only one person would have passed away or would have, suffered. But out of 1,000, now we're talking about 10. So it's not a deadlier strain, but it could potentially kill more people.
Or
But
you could possibly have lifelong side effects as well, which a lot of people forget about.
I read today that apparently doctors are looking at the hearts and the lungs of people that contracted COVID, and their hearts. There's a lot of arrhythmias. If you don't know arrhythmias, we'll make a different video about this. But there's a lot of arrhythmias in young people. We're talking about 25. So, and their lungs apparently are looking really, really bad compared to smokers, cigarette smokers. So, more people will get this new strain, and more people will get a lot of more people will be infected due to this new strain. So, but hopefully there is hope, because apparently Pfizer. I don't know if you heard, Zach, but the Pfizer vaccine, it's good against this new strain, so it works so
Yeah, I
far
did hear that.
that we know of.
I mean, science can change daily. Those who it's so hard
Yes,
keeping up track. If you look on PubMed, there's so many new articles. I'll actually do a search right now on it, and people know how many new articles are on COVID.
but one of my friends, actually, she's a nurse, and she had to get an echo, and she's going back to her heart appointments. I think she's gonna go to her third heart appointment, because apparently she had COVID and a couple months ago, and her heart, like, she feels palpitations and other stuff, and her heart, her echogram, or just it's not the same. She's having like some sort of issues, and I don't know what's gonna mean for the future for her. I don't know, like, how isolated this case is. Like, I haven't read anything of how many people, the percentage of people having the side effects, because you might not notice, but like, if you feel like a little extra flutter of your heart, you might not you might think it's nothing, but if you have had COVID, you should probably go get it checked out.
It's very scary stuff. I did look it up on PubMed. Guess how many results there are in 2021 for COVID?
How many?
Take a guess.
Um,
We're only 15 days into 2021 at this point.
10,000.
6,890. That's a lot for just 15 days.
Wow.
Now, if you go back to since COVID's been released, it's 92,895. Good luck reading all that and staying on top of everything.
Well, wish you could read a lot faster. Um,
So,
yeah, this is gonna be fun. You know what? We're gonna make a video. We should make a video about And next month, when more vaccines or more side effects are released, we're gonna make a video of the side effects of having COVID. Um, because we'll know more in the coming months. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll talk to you next video. Peace.